good afternoon and welcome to the Hungover show. My name is Carly. I have my lovely presenters with me who are
Emma McVitie.
and I'm Miss Kelly Bakewell. So you can feel free to cheer, people. little clap won't go down well here. And we have some lovely guests here for you today. So we have Ian Lavender.
We have Keir McAllister.
And Frank Sinatra.
So I'm going to actually put my drink down just for a second because I'm just going to plug in.
I'm not putting my drink down.
Okay, so Frank, do you want to give us a wee rundown on your show, where it is and...
What the Twisted show?
Show, both shows.
Well, we're doing a straight rap pack at Le Monde at the Dirty Martini, which is straight rap pack. All the hits from the Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis over at the Le Monde Dirty Martini. All the songs from their Vegas shows back in the 60s. That's well worth checking out. That's why I sound so rough. And we're doing a Twisted show called the Iraq Pack, which is on the other side of the coin, which is I play Frank Sinatra, which is Hitler Sinatra. Songs like Third Reich and instead of Come Fly With Me, I do Zeke Heil With Me. So instead of My Way, I do Mine Way. Yeah, you get the idea. And we have other guests, which I've only for this year only, where I've brought up the whole Iraq pack, where I've got Saddam Davis Jr., Dean Stalin, and Osama Bing Crosby. So there's no Nancy Sinatra this year. Last year I had Nancy Sinatra doing Jack Boots and Made for Walking, but she couldn't make it this year.
I've seen her down in London,
Yeah.
actually. I've seen you guys do the show. I actually first saw you guys doing, you did quite a lot of kind of burlesque cabaret stuff. Well,
Yeah, on the
stuff,
burlesque
yeah.
cabaret scene, and also on the fetish scene seems to like it
yeah.
as well. So I had plenty of audiences at the comedy circuit, the cabaret circuit, and the fetish circuit. So there's no shortage of work.
All angles, all angles.
All angles. Yeah, the gay circuit. Yeah, all angles covered. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't swing both ways, by the way. I'm just one way swing. That's it. So yeah, but check it out if you. But as I say, it's a bit near the mark. But as I point out, the mark no longer exists. Yeah, it's the euro, and the Germans are winning that too. So there you go. So that's pretty much what's going on at the Iraq Pack. We do a few numbers together, you know, in the show, like Yash Mac the wife instead of Mac the knife, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's if you like a bit of comedy and you're not too PC, then I'm sure you're gonna love it. Yeah.
And how's your festival going?
Well, so far the numbers have been great. Which is, I think the festival this year, I couldn't believe we had full houses. I mean, there's been a couple of nights where we haven't been full, but you know, for the start of the festival, there's more people here than ever. I don't know how everybody else is finding it, but certainly the hardest part is actually just doing the two shows and keeping your voice, because normally you get the Edinburgh flu, you know, kicks in at some stage.
Plus
And
the alcohol.
the alcohol, yeah. I just said to the guys, I didn't even have a drink last night, so why I've got a hangover. I feel like I've got a hangover. I don't. Maybe I should just keep on drinking. And that way,
That's pretty much what we've just established over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
All comedians just carry on drinking.
well, thanks for the gin and tonic, actually.
I know. Thank you to Edinburgh Gin for all our drinks. And
That's
cheers,
it.
guys. Cheers.
Cheers, thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I've already started mine. And I'm Northern. Hold on.
And then just quickly, so where can we find your shows?
Well, the straight rap pack is at 5:15. There's no show today. It's tomorrow. For some reason, they turned into a restaurant at Le Monde upstairs on a Saturday. But 5:15 at Le Monde most days, and at the Voodoo Rooms at 11:05 to 12 o'clock. It's a late one, just before Illicit Thrill. We've got some great shows over there actually, because we've got the Transformer, the Lou Reed show before us as well. You could stay there all night and have a great time. So 11:05 for the Twisted Iraq Pack, the full show, and there's not Mondays and Tuesdays, but yeah, the rest of the festival.
Perfect.
So also we have Ian Lavender. Sorry, just give you a little moment. I should point out we've actually got some of the Transformer band in the audience there. You guys are going to go along. So you go and see their show. It's amazing. Amazing. So hello, and welcome to the Hungover show.
Thank you. I wasn't, but I am now.
We're trying to get you hungover.
Whatever
by
that
giving
may
you
be.
some drink. Yeah.
A lovely breakfast drink. Yes. No. Well, I'm at the Assembly Rooms, doing such a simple show. Quite honestly, I mean, your life is so complicated. I've got somebody asking me questions about Dad's Army, inevitably. I do feel, I mean, it's going very well, and similarly, amazingly, perhaps it's because I'm not sharing the audience with the Commonwealth Games this year.
Yeah.
God, seriously, because full houses, absolutely lovely. But it would sort of spice it up a little if you'd come and do a couple of your Nazi ones.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get rid of shows. Take them on.
We didn't plan this at all, by the way. We didn't plan this connection. Although we did a little bit, and our lovely lady
We
dressed.
decided to do a little kind of boys spin-off.
Oh, look at that.
I think it's rather lovely.
And I just got the memo. It was like army, so I came as Rambo.
But you have a hat, where is it?
I do have a hat. It's somewhere
over there.
You should put it on, it's rather lovely.
And that's beautiful as well.
It's from my private hat collection.
It's
Yes,
just
last night,
because
many hat pictures. Going, what do you want?
We've now stopped interviewing you and we're now interviewing ourselves.
I know.
Yeah, look, that's terrific.
There we go.
It's a lovely hat.
It's windy though.
I know, I'm in fear of losing having wardrobe malfunctions right now.
It suits you actually.
What? Thank you.
Absolutely wrong.
Anyway, how's your festival going? How are you enjoying Edinburgh?
I'm enjoying it immensely. I first came, not to Edinburgh, but to the Fringe 3 years ago with Shawshank Redemption, and Tommy had asked me to do a show the next year. And I loved it. And he said, come back next year, so I'm here. I think it's, I may just quietly fade away up here. I just love it up here.
It is
It's
such a
terrific.
lovely city, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got so much going for it, and you really get the best of it in the festival. You can sit outside in the sunshine and all that.
I mean, I've been working in Edinburgh happily for the past 30, 40 years.
Okay.
Coming here with shows and doing plays and working up here in television and so on. But I'd never been in the festival. And so I felt I ought to do it really just to see what it was like. And I didn't want to go home.
And joining on all the moaning of everybody else when they say, oh, Edinburgh is so tired.
Who was moaning? Who was moaning?
Well, Edinburgh flew, that's kind of what
That's not a moan, we acquire that.
It's a singer's
We aspire to it.
Well, you can join in on that chat now as well.
We aspire to that, it's rather lovely, it's all part of being here. Who gets ill first?
So I must ask you a Dad's Army question as well.
Oh, go on then.
Sorry. But what do you think of the new film coming out?
I'm very happy and perfectly happy about it. I was when it arrived. I do what is called a cameo in it, and I've seen, like everybody else, the trailer just this week. But I've also seen some stuff beforehand, and I know that the script. I really do think the whole thing is terrific, and it's an amazing cast. And I was terrified when I met it.
Amazing. Awesome. So we're just going to go to Kelly now. Just going to have a little chat here. Thank you.
Hi, yeah.
Hi there, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad. I probably am quite hungover, so I found it quite nice. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I've lived up to expectations. Yeah.
So do you want to tell me a little bit about your shop?
Yeah, I'm doing a few shows. I've got a play on at 1:30 at the Assembly Rooms, which is called Last Laugh, which is about, it's a kind of shaggy dog story satire on comedians, and especially not those comedians who think they're feminists, but they aren't really, so it's, that's quite good fun to do. So I've got that, and then I have a politics show at 5 o'clock, which is about everything that's happened this year in Scottish politics and world politics and all the rest of it. So it's good fun. I do that with two other comedians, Vladimir McTavish and Mark Nelson. So it's, yeah, all going well, really good. Like these guys, we seem to be having a good fun. I think it's the sun that's doing it. I'm not used to a festival that has been so sunny. I mean, Scottish people are quite freaked out by the amount of sun that we've had. There's people out sacrificing their pets in back gardens to the sun god in the sky, you know. This has been called a heat wave. I mean, there might be some people from other countries who are used to a proper definition of a heat wave, which is kind of riverbeds drying up. We call it a heat wave if you can get 2 washings out in the same day. That's a heat wave. That's what we call a heat wave in Scotland. It's good.
We're kind of a little bit like winter is coming. Yesterday winter,
Yeah.
today,
I think
summer this morning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going to happen Saturday.
Yeah, yesterday was a kind of, we had to do yesterday so that we could get a good day on Saturday. I think that's the way it works. You have one rainy day, you maybe get 2 dry days. I think that's the way it goes.
It's just everything in Edinburgh sideways, rain sideways, wind
Yeah.
sideways.
Absolutely.
It is
Yeah.
a little bit horrific.
Yeah, well, I live in the city all year round, so the festival for me is a different experience, you know, from just coming in and doing it. But I like that about it. Your whole city changes, you know, for a month.
Maybe about 4 years ago, it rained every single day.
Yeah, that was.
I actually got trench foot. It was that bad. 4 years ago, I think it was.
You could see Tommy every time. Look, the guy who runs all this, he was just standing in the middle of the square, you know, crying as he saw money dripping away because nobody was in.
Yeah, we need more water from Tommy, do we?
I think I always feel that in the festival, if you live in Edinburgh and then the festival comes, you definitely need a badge that just says, please don't give me flyers or jump out on me, I live here. I just want to go.
I see, Edinburgh people can be a bit like that, but I think they should really go on. You see, they say that, but Edinburgh people, they rent out their houses for thousands of pounds. Don't let them fool you. Edinburgh loves the festival. Even the taxi drivers love the festival, and they will tell you different, but they love the festival
Oh,
as
the
well.
taxi drivers love them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I think we're going to go on to our first game. We're doing game.
Yeah, we're going to do a quick game. So you want to pull your chair forward?
You and Kelly?
You and Kelly. We're going to do a little word association game. We love springing this on everyone, by the way. Press a bit more forward so you can get a little bit of tension.
Oh, I'm
between the
face.
two of you.
I'm really bad at this.
That's it. I like the way that McVitie and Bakewell are coming closer. A couple of tarts are coming closer. Didn't even work. There's your first word association right there.
You're good at this, aren't you? Okay, so I'm going to ask for a word from somebody in the audience. Someone?
Peach.
Anyone?
Peach.
Gin?
Toilet, we don't do that sort of humour. That's
So your first word is gin. You need to do a word association. So you are going to word association. Gin, it's like making gin, and then just write back a word.
something related to gin. Oh, it's like a ping pong thing, is it?
Yeah, it's like not the same as, but slightly similar to mallet, but totally
Nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. We're not going to hit you.
Unless you want to.
Unless you want
I
to.
still haven't really understood the game here.
So if someone's going to mention a word, we've got to then come back with a word that's associated with it. We can't repeat it or say it.
Oh.
Okay,
Pretty
are you
much.
ready?
Yeah.
Your word is gin.
Hangover.
Bed.
Sleep.
Up.
Down. It's not very. It's not a great comedy vehicle, this, is it?
Another word.
Okay, we'll go for toilet.
Seat.
Paper. What am I talking about? Well, sorry, every time I go to the toilet, there's always paper. That's sharing a flat in Edinburgh, there's always toilet paper attached to the seat.
Well, that just totally threw me. Paper. Book.
Buck.
Book. That's not an accent.
Book?
Yeah, that's.
What is it, a book, reading a book or a buck?
As in a reading book.
Oh, right.
How do other people say it? Not Northerners say it.
Book.
Book.
Magazine.
Newsstand.
Newsstand. Cellar.
Cellar?
New cellar. Oh, my God. It's early.
I think we've lost this one.
Okay. Well, do you know what? I think we're actually going to stop here because we've got a lovely choir over there waiting to sing us out of the show. This is Township Voices, so we're going to run our cameras over there to catch them, and we're going to say thank you to all of you guys for coming and watching. You can catch them on YouTube.
Oh, que calela bachaba.